1, 2, is this on?
We're live.
Hello and welcome to your episodic wrestling podcast. 1, 2, is this on? And to my right, as always, we have the 1, 2, 3, Freya.
It's time. It's 1, 2, 3, Freya time.
Oh!
I still undecided what to do with that one, and I don't know if what do you think? Do you like it?
I like it. I think it brings something inside you, like
a bit of a more energetic,
aye.
enthusiastic 1, 2, 3, Freya.
Oh, you're a bit raj last episode, like I like it. You want to go for it?
Yes. Okay. Well, let's see. You tell me what you think of it. Should it stick or should it go? Checkers. I'll go with whatever you say. No. Anyway, and to my left, we've got Big D 316.
It's me, it's the Big D 316. How we doing now? You are.
I'm good,
It's good to see.
Yeah,
It's good
good.
to see.
Feeling like, had some nice weather. Feeling like really refreshed. And
It's been 2 episodes, and I've still got a bit of a time.
You have. You have, yeah, it's golden. Golden.
Okay, have we got an episode for you? Now, it's been a while, so back by popular demand,
By popular demand,
we have a top 5.
one of my favourites.
And what a top 5 it is. Now, this episode, we are discussing, now wait for it, this is not to be confused with a similar top 5 at the Thai massage parlour on Wall's End High Street. It's your top 5 finishers! Now, when we first discussed this, I thought it would be a piece of cake. And I rattled off 5, need bother, and I thought they're my favourite. And as time went past, I thought of more and more. Now I was thinking of submissions, now I was thinking of tag team finisher.
Well,
Hey, there's loads.
Well, I didn't want to overthink this one too much. When I thought, right, I'm not going to overthink it. Just put it down straight away in my notes, in my phone, top 5, bish bash bosh, in. Let's give some recognition to blah 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 blah. Which then, you've just said it, I was going to drop in right now, hopefully to try and catch you out a bit. It can't be tag team finishers.
No tag finishers.
It's only top 5 finishers for a single competitor.
Ah, right, okay.
Because I think tag team ones could be a separate top 5.
Either could, okay. Right.
Because there was one top tag team one that I thought about, and I thought, yeah, no, and then I thought, no, let's go singles, because like I say, I rattled off straight away. Every single one was a single one, all
right.
like ones that I've done.
Right, okay.
Have I spoiled it for you?
No, I just have to change 1, maybe 2. Not just 1.
Give it a mention if you want.
Shall I?
Or do you want to keep it?
We'll keep them. We'll touch on them at the end.
Right.
Right. So how do you want to do it? Do you want to just rattle off your top 5 and I'll rattle off mine and then we'll take it from there?
Is it in no particular order?
Yeah, so are we going rattle them off and then we'll discuss?
And then we'll put them in
Order.
and then, yeah.
Right.
And see who's got like...
See what's number 1.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Right.
Fine.
Do you want to do was... right, okay, and then we'll do shout outs afterwards. Was that a fall?
No, it was a seat.
Liar! Liar!
I thought this bum was just talking to him. Saying hello. Right.
In no particular order than 1 to 3, Freya. Who do you have?
All 5? Or just one at a time? I'll do one, you do one.
Right. Oh, yes, I like that.
Yeah, yeah.
That's not fair. You go first.
Oh! I like this. I'm quite excited about this.
It's a great topic.
So I'm gonna go with, in no particular order, the pedigree.
Oh, didn't make it on mine
Why?
because I think there's better.
Well, right, I'm intrigued then.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm intrigued with this because I think the pedigree is when the test stood the test of time. Now, there's a few things that I don't like at the minute with that finishing move that's happening. And it's done it to a lot of of other people's finishing moves as well, which is the credibility of it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. For me, the pedigree, not just because Triple H and we are, you all know we love DX and we do a lot of DX stuff. You know that. I haven't chose it for that. For me, I've chose it because I remember when Hunter Hearst Helmsley walked out, done his first match, and when he's done that pedigree, done it, and they said, I think it was Mr. Pedigree, he calls that the pedigree, something like that at that time. And I thought, oh, that's a good one. That is actually believable. That is going to keep somebody down when they do that move like that. And he never messed around when he done that move. And that's the way I've looked at it. I've looked at moves that are actually going to really quack you up.
All right.
Are you with us? Are you with us? So I've So that's how I've done mine. It's like it's a finisher. It's not like a something that people's elbow. It's not that, and that's not even in my shout outs. It's not that shit. It's like I've gone with something, the finishing moves that really will really finish you to the point where you're believing that they're not going to get up.
Right.
And then when they do get up, which is why I talk about the credibility and Seth Rollins using it quite regular as well, that for me takes the credibility away from the pedigree. But I've got shout outs, which I want to talk about, of other finishing moves that I liked until how regular they're getting used. We'll keep that at the end. That's why I chose the pedigree.
Right, okay. I mean, it's a great move. And you'll disagree with a few of mine and going like that. But it's a good topic to talk about. And did you know 2 things on the pedigree? One, it actually makes the letter H.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
2, it was initially more inverted.
Yeah.
Which I think they must have had to change it because I think it was actually hurting people.
Yeah, so it was more down, and now it's slide back.
It's just But it is a great finisher. Yeah. It just didn't make my top 5. Okay, let's have a look. Right, in my top 5.
In no particular order.
No particular order. I have the Rock Bottom.
Ooh. Well.
Now I think that is a superb finisher, and after I've took quite a few rock bottoms, if you do get a hit right, it does win you.
It does win you. Yeah, I was just about to say, look at it's not in my list. I haven't got it in my list, but it is a move that I really like.
Right. Just make a note then.
It is a move that I like, but it's again, you see that getting done more regular as well. Not more regular.
Becky Lynch just picked it now.
Yeah. Is that a finisher?
Aye, the manhandle slam.
The manhandle slam.
And you've got, what's the one which is similar? It's like a stand-up rock bottom, and quite a few people use that.
Aye. Mm-hmm. But no, I like the rock bottom. The bookend. Bookend,
aye.
Yeah, and you're dead right in what you're saying because it does take the wind out of you. I've had it on the rock bottoms, it does take the wind out of you, so it's, yeah.
But it's on that. Did Booker T steal that off The Rock? Or did Rock steal it off Booker T? Because I know in WWF, they made out that The Rock had it first, in that Booker T stole it.
Well, that's what I don't know. I don't know. But there was a segment about it all, wasn't there?
I was putting them down. I think possibly Booker T was doing it in WCW.
Don't
know. Okay, go on then. Next. I think I might be here a while now.
Next one, I'm going to go with. This is one of my favourite ones ever.
How on?
And I'm not saying it's my top one, I'm saying why I say it's one of my favourite ones ever is because when I used to play the wrestling games on the old PlayStation and PlayStation 2, when you create your own moves and you create your own finisher, I used to love my finishing move being the Dominator. and that is a really good finishing move from Varuk.
I didn't expect that.
Where he lifts him and then he boosh. Now,
Oh,
I love the Dominator.
really?
Yes, I really liked it a lot, and I thought it went really well. That's like me, like, you know, going with a finishing move that I liked, and I loved watching the thing. When Varuk, I remember when Varuk first done it, and the way he put everything through his power. And by the way, you had to be a big group to do that.
Mm-hmm.
To do like the you would get them up, would just be a whoosh straight back down.
Wow, that didn't get anywhere near any
Did you
list
think
I
about
made.
it?
Nah, I don't know.
See,
Nah,
that was
never.
so that's why I didn't overthink it. I just went with what first instantly come to us,
Oh,
because
you actually did something similar, didn't you?
I
Do it,
did that them came to us like, and when it comes to us like that to me it means it's left an impression on us.
Do you think it looks good?
It can look good at times, but sometimes it can look messy.
Aye. Alright, okay.
It depends how they slam them down.
It's how it's sold. I
How
suppose,
it's-
as
yeah.
well, aye.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, next for me then. Well, it makes me look, the ones that I'm coming out with, that I haven't put much thought into it. I think it is. But anyway, the second one I'll throw out there is the Stunner. Again, doesn't hurt, mate.
I think it's lost credibility. I think
Kevin Owens shouldn't have.
I know.
That guy.
For me it's lost credibility to what Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's on one of my shout outs.
The Stunner.
Yeah, because it's it would be in my top 5, but I think that the credibility of the Stone Cold Stunner is not there no more for me. Why? And I get that people want to use their finishing moves, but why let people kick out of their finishing moves? Let them do it every now and then, but win the match.
I was going to say that though. Kevin Owens wins a lot of matches with
The Stunner, but
many
not
people kick out of it.
not against like top stars. Triple H would get Stunner 1, 2, 3. At that time, yes, sometimes they would kick out, but there would be times Stunner, but you knew if you see Stunner, you knew it was over.
Aye. Right, apart from that, I like that about the past, right? If you're on Raw, if you're on SmackDown, if you're on Heat, whatever, you get hit with someone's finishing move, that's it,
It's
game
game
over.
over.
They used to save any kick out of anyone's finisher for a pay-per-view,
Yeah.
and then you are amazed.
Aye.
Now,
It's
right,
straight,
what you're
you
saying,
see
it can
it,
happen on Raw. I don't know if the Stunner does fall into the...
Top 5.
No,
No,
into
it
the-
lost its credibility.
I think it's still got a
Like
lot of clout.
the Stone Cold Stunner,
It's because he performs it, doesn't it?
and that's what you're meaning, yeah? Not
Yeah.
the Stunner, the Stone
Yeah,
Cold
it's Stone
Stunner.
Cold.
Stunner.
Aye, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Because I think that you've got to look at it 2 ways.
So that hasn't made your top
The
5?
Stone Cold Stunner. No,
Stunner's
it was
not
number,
there either.
It was number 6.
Oh, just missed the cut.
Did
Go on then, next.
The Last Ride.
Didn't make mine, but I did consider it. Looks impressive.
I remember when he first done it, and I thought, ooh, go on, take a lad.
Nearly made it, but I didn't make the cut. But impressive. Looks good. Hurts. I can't remember which wrestler it was. Said it was the most painful move he ever took.
I remember, I think we spoke about
Was
that
it
before.
Angle? And it was Kurt Angle.
Aye.
Said it knacked.
So, well, if you think about how high, he's putting them up into a power bomb, getting them right up there, then he's lifting them high above his head. And how tall was the Undertaker? So they're like
6'10",
they're about
6'11".
8 foot into they're about 8 foot in the thing. And then it was just a fall.
Slammed down, aye. Yeah, it was a great move, like.
It was a well adapted Razor's Edge.
That's pretty much what it was, aye.
Like that's what it was, like a super Razor's Edge.
It's a combination between the two.
Yeah.
Like a razor
I
edge and power
loved
bomb.
it. I loved it. And like again, I've gone for Impact. That's gonna really, really take you out and hurt you. With all of mine.
There's one move, I don't know whether to save on it, I'll mention it now. Just in case. No, I'll mention it. Supposedly, one of the most, it's not in my top 5, It nearly did.
No, don't mention it because I think that might be my number
Okay.
one.
Alright, I'll move on. I don't want to spoil it. It's top 5. Right, so you've got, well, so far, little recap. Freya has the Triple H's pedigree, the Dominator, and the Last Ride. I've got the Rock Bottom and the Stunner. Right. Well, you're going to hear this.
That's a surprise that he's picked two of the biggest WWE superstars ever's finishing moves, mind.
Well, you know what though? Like, the way I thought about it is to look good and have I performed it? And have I performed it well? That to me says, look, it's class. I don't want to do it.
Oh God! So
That's
we've
the way
got
I-
the figure 4 leg lock coming here.
No, nearly. But I'm belter at the figure 4 leg lock, by the way. Okay, right. I'm gonna blast my basic ones out here then. So next on my list, I've got the RKO. Looks impressive again, and doesn't hurt, mate.
I used to love doing it in a swimming pool, but again, if you look at that, the Dudley Death Drop is very similar to it.
It's two
It's
person.
double impact,
One
isn't
that's
it?
sitting in. Aye.
Mhm.
Yeah. Do you not agree?
I don't think it's. I think there's better moves than that to be in the top 5.
When you're watching it though, you're watching Randy Orton hits that RKO. You're like, oh shit.
It's a diamond cutter as well, isn't it?
Pretty much the same move, innit?
So he's done it first.
DDP on the first eye. His is more of a jump.
This is more than a jump. I love the RKO out of nowhere. Funny. It's funny.
That was a superb thing, that was class.
It was. Apart from the time when he done an RKO out of nowhere on Hulk Hogan on the car, and there's Hulk Hogan's casually trying to walk around the side of the car, sees him coming out of the corner of his eye, and then adjusts his body in slow motion to make sure his hand's there when as it comes down to protect him. Oh my God.
The RKO is a lot down to the cell again. I think the high flyers sell the RKO superbly.
Yeah.
If they're coming off the turnbuckle and he hits them with an RKO out of nowhere, if he bounces off the back, a lot of it is down to the cell. But I just think impact wise, reaction wise, when you see it on the telly, it's brilliant.
Yeah.
Next,
The F5. Not many people can do a move like that.
it is a good move. It didn't make it into the top 5, like.
It's like the F5, like when John Cena done his Kaka Poo finishing move. That's not in yours, is it?
Oh yeah.
And then like you had Brock Lesnar doing a one where he's spinning, lifting them up, chucking them and spinning them down. Oh, it's a good one. It's a good one.
The people who he's picking up as well, he's done it like everyone.
Everybody.
Did the Big Show.
Big-
Sir Mark Henry.
Yeah.
So like ticking boxes. As soon as they like, whenever he hit the F5,
That was it.
it's game over.
Uh-huh.
Game over. I think there's only 2 or 3 people maybe kicked out the F5.
Yeah.
Taker, Reigns, Cena, maybe. Anybody else?
No.
Game over. That was on pay-per-views or not.
On Brock Lesnar, by the way, I was watching on the old internet. There was somebody had a video of him on doing shooting star presses from the top rope.
Oh, what? Like recently?
No, not recently.
Oh, well.
Because I thought, imagine he was still doing that recently. That could have been his finishing move back then because he was still a big kid. But he was obviously like really, really springy. And I thought, God, if somebody that big's doing a shooting star press on you, you're going to absolutely poo your pants. Like watching him spinning around thinking, how's he going to land? How's he going to land? Oh.
Tense up. Here it comes. Take Vader.
Uh-huh.
He was that sort of thing. Like, if you're a big fan, you can chuck yourself a boot.
Uh-huh.
It looks good, man. Still to this day. F5. Okay. Right. Yeah, what God? You're gonna hate me. Got a leg drop.
Oh, no. Terrible. It's a poor finisher, Dean.
But
And now I'm not having it. It's a poor finisher.
when he hit it, not many people kicked out.
Well, that's because when people say wrestling's fake, that is why. Because what they gonna do? when I start talking about you.
When he hit it,
No,
You
none
go
of
wild,
that. That's why the Attitude Era is the best era. It became real. It become real. It was none of the gimmick, like all that caca poo poo. By the way, which like I haven't got this one on here. Like I haven't mentioned it. Probably I don't know. I'll wait because I might mention it. But that there is really, for me, no way. Can it even be in the top 10? Not in the top 10.
got a big old leg on it,
It's-
says I, you know.
No,
That
nah.
comes down on you.
I am not having that as a finishing move. It's a
But
leg
Warrior
drop.
didn't kick
So-
out with that.
The Warrior Splash, rubbish. Absolute caca.
Are you not having the leg?
Not
drop?
having a leg drop. Howie, yeah, everybody's got to agree with us here. Leg drop. But we're talking about finishing moves here.
And what was his
Not,
finishing move?
not like kicking out a Hulk Hogan. Like, oh, nah, I'm not having it.
How many people have fell to the leg drop?
But anybody could do a leg drop on me. Earthquake could do a leg drop on me, and I'll just roll over and go, hey, how you doing? You know.
I mean, I've got coughs like turnips.
Saying that, like when he would, if the Earthquake dropped the leg drop on you, fuck, it would stink. Quack, it would stink. Sorry.
Do you not think Yokozuna's leg drop? That
Oh,
would
the
hurt.
bonsai
That
drop.
swallows your face,
I had thought about the bonsai drop.
man.
Anyway,
Big arse in your face.
I'm not having that.
Okay.
We're moving on.
You go on. No,
My
no,
favourite, my best ever finishing move.
It's not going to be. If it's a Bronco Buster,
This would be my number one finishing move. The unprettier. What a finishing move the unprettier is. Now that is a finishing move where wrestlers were getting knocked out. And I thought that's what you were going to talk about.
That was exactly.
That is what all wrestlers said, that there was the worst move that they hated going into because it nasty.
Smashed the face in.
Yes, that what a move.
It looked good. It obviously hurt.
Uh-huh.
He's still doing it to this day.
A class man, an absolute brilliant. Like, and I knew that was straight away when we said top 5 finishers. I went, brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
For me, like straight in there.
That just missed the cut on
And yours?
my top 5. It is a great move, and
Effective for effectiveness.
no one does it.
That other leg drop, which is good. I'm pleased nobody does it.
Is it because it hurts?
Probably.
Must be.
There's obviously there's a lot of finishing moves that people will not do anymore. There was one finishing move and I thought Justin Credible done it right. So I googled Justin Credible's finishing move, and I thought it was like an inverted DDT, some sort of like thing. But when I went on and I seen it, it's finished that when I put in Justin Credible's finishing move, it wasn't that. Justin Credible's finishing move was like, can you remember when Edge used to do the jump back DDT?
Or the spike DDT.
The spike DDT. It was similar to that. That's what Justin Credible's was. So it wasn't him. So there's a finishing move from back in the day that somebody done, and I can't remember who done it, but it was like a one way you thought when you were watching it do, you go, ooh.
So what was it?
I can't remember, and I thought it was Justin Credible that done it. So it's somebody mid-card. It wasn't somebody like up top, but
right,
I'm going to have to try and find it.
I dig that out. I love a good finisher. It was also, he changed it to the kill switch.
The kill switch, aye.
Same move.
That's because obviously they would have had the copyright WWE.
Oh, no. I think he changed the name of it to WWE.
That'd be because when he went away he wasn't Christian anymore, he was Christian Cage, wasn't
Aye, that's when he split up from Edge.
he? Which, aye.
Okay, so that's your 5. The final one on my list is, now a lot of people do this, or have done it. I think one particular person does it the best. Can you guess what it is?
Sweet Chin Music.
Yeah.
Another one that's lost credibility in my eyes.
Massively, by the way.
Shout out, aye. So that's one of my shout outs. Killed it. I googled top finishers, WWE finishers, and that's number 1 on one of the ones that I seen. I thought,
Not now.
not now.
Diluted. Should I tell you?
Yeah.
The spear. Particularly
Who's?
Rhino's spear.
Rhino's spear was a good one.
They used to snap them in half.
Mm-hmm. Edge does it really good. As
Edge's
well
spear
by
was good. I don't like Roman Reigns.
No, I
to be
don't
honest,
like it
too fat.
either.
Who else has done this?
What's he called?
Goldberg.
Goldberg. I don't like him, mate. I don't like him.
I didn't mind him. Here nor there for me. I just thought Rhino Spear, when you had the likes of, when he first came from ECW win, and you were spearing the likes of Jericho, Eddie Guerrero, Perry Saturn, when you're smashing at them,
Yeah.
they were selling great. The impact.
Impact, yeah.
I thought that was immense. I do like the Spear,
Yeah.
but only when particular
People do it. Yeah, Batista did it as well.
Oh, I did. Batista. Anybody else? Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair does it.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's like you say, there's loads of people who do it now. Like but like yeah, you say I agree with that with the impact of Rhino took like I can see that being there. Like when you talk about that leg drop, the Hogan leg drop. Right, I'll go back to that. For me, terrible. But if you look at JBL's clothesline, it's just a clothesline. But yeah, me. You're getting hit by that. Holy moly.
He used to wipe people out with that.
Wipe people out. And the people sold it really, really well as well. But at the same time, there's a difference. Hogan's leg drop is just like a normal leg drop. And for me, it doesn't give the impact that normal clothesline from Hell did, like a spear. Like that's
It looks impactful, that.
Aye. So there you
What
go.
happened to that leg drop?
I'm not having it.
Did he spot a few people
Yeah.
out with that?
Can I,
JBL?
can I say there's one finishing move that we've never mentioned, both we've never got it in our lists, which I've got it written down here to mention. And when you think about it, really, it should be there, which is the tombstone pile driver.
Is it not like? See it. I don't know. I just didn't.
It's opinions and how you look at it. Like look at the way I've looked at mine. Impact.
You know what? Well, as soon as you suggested this, that was the first finisher that popped in my head. Tombstone, and I was like, I think it's because it's slow. It wasn't kicked out of many times at all. I don't know if it's because other people did it. Kane did it.
Aye.
I don't know. I just thought, there's better. There's better finishers to look at. The Last Ride is a better finisher to look at
Yeah.
than the Tombstone.
To look at.
Okay then. So to recap, quite the mix. But I thought this would have wouldn't have took very long. But the lists are vastly different. So 1 to 3, Freya has Triple H's pedigree, Farouk's Dominator, Undertaker's Last Ride, Brock Lesnar's F5, and Christian's Unprettier. I have The Rock's Rock Bottom, Stone Cold Stunner, Tezza's Leg Drop, Rhino's Spear, and Randy Orton's RKO. Do you want to move on to honourable mentions?
Well, I've spoke about mine there when I've said Future Music, Tombstone and Stunner.
I've got... You're going to hear this.
There's another one, the Frog Splash, or Eddie Guerrero's Frog Splash. Was a good finishing move.
It was like a period of time. Anybody hit that was it. Game on.
Now
RVD, Eddie Guerrero. Sure, somebody. A bit of Kidman that used to use the Frog Splash.
He was a shooting star sprint press, wasn't
Right, I knew it was there.
Or a 5-star. His was like a.
I have honourable mentions. I have the Macho Man elbow drop.
But that I would have said, okay, because I had thought about that.
Coming from height.
The way he'd done it, yeah, and it wasn't like, his elbow was always down, and that looked good, yeah.
Also, I just love this move, but I don't think it was ever going to be my top. Perfect. More down to the wrestler, I think.
And when you look at the Perfect Plex now in the current days, it's just a suplex, really, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Chris Benoit's flying headbutt, I bet you that hurt.
I always thought, how does he not hurt himself doing that?
He did, didn't he? He did, because that's what, when they've done all the tests on him, he had what American footballers have with brain damage.
Going back to what you said in regards to ruined finishers, I've got a few here. Well, I've got 2. Super kick. Everybody and their granny does super kicks now. That's ruined. Absolutely ruined. And only probably the past couple of years I realised that Shawn Michaels was slapping his thigh. I never clicked.
Did you know?
Until you watch AEW when they're blatant with it. So It's used to
Well,
just like a
that's how,
standard move, no?
but that's how good Shawn Michaels was.
That's never seen
He made it believable and he made it like you say like that. You never seen that. Whereas look at them doing it now. Even I love the Usos. When them do the kicks, you blatantly see them
it.
slap.
Slap sides.
Them two little jabronis in AEW, the Young Bucks.
Side.
Did you see it when they done the super kick on Ambrose? I think it was, and it blew up.
Oh no.
Oh my god! I thought, what is going on here?
Is
I
that
thought the
recent?
Blackpool Combat Club at the last minute, like.
Double or nothing.
Aye.
And move on before we start tipping the table. DDT.
Well, it's
Everybody.
funny you should mention the DDT because I was hoping that you were going to have it on yours. I was thinking, I bet you Dean has Mick Foley's double on DDT, and it's horrendo. I was expecting.
Jade Snakes DDT.
Well, that Kaka.
Everyone uses a DDT.
Uh-huh.
But when Jake the Snake back in the day hit the DDT, it was game over.
But that's because they couldn't create anything to have good moves like they have today.
Yeah, not as.
And don't get us wrong. Like I know, like now the some moves they can't do because of like especially the health and safety and stuff like that, and looking after that employees. They stop finish moves like they stop the pile driver for those kids who are watching at home. You know, the youngins, I bet you don't even know what a pile driver is. Well, it's just a tombstone the other way around. But they don't do that no more. They won't let you. They won't show it because of that. So there is finishing moves there that won't be done. I was thinking there's been loads of good ones that you've got. Whoa! Like some wrestling moves, and you see them do like what did Jericho do? Jericho's brought a good one out and all.
He's had a few finishers.
The what's it
Code
called?
Breaker.
The Code Breaker. I like that.
That was class, aye.
Aye.
It was like a reverse backstabber.
Aye.
That was a good move. He's had the spinning elbow.
Like his submission move, the Walls of Jericho was in there, and that is painful as well. But yeah,
Can I touch on a couple of submission finishers before we dive in and see what we can figure four leg lock?
Figure four leg lock.
Great finisher.
Yeah.
I like technical sides.
Yeah,
Sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter. Good crossface chicken wing.
Crossface side. Oh, crossface chicken wing.
Sorry,
Crossface.
Crippler crossface. Sorry,
Crossface chicken.
the chicken wing.
Oh,
I've
back
just made myself a new finish. Move up with a crossface chicken wing. Hey, put them in a crossface and then slap them with a chicken wing.
No, Bob Backlund had the crossface chicken wing.
Oh, was it cool? I thought it was
move. What else we got? Submissions. Walls of Jericho.
Like Bruce the Bomber with Cake's finishing move was a sleeper hold.
I love the sleeper hold.
No!
Somebody did a sleeper bomb. Who did the sleeper bomb? They'd lock them in the sleeper, but then was it Billy Gunn for a bit?
What do you think they're famous at?
I thought it looks alright.
The X Factor. Oh yes!
No, man.
On two. It's on.
I've got one submission move nearly made me top 5.
Which one?
The angle lock. Kurt Angle locked that in. He sold that.
He sold that.
His neck used to pop, and it looked like he was putting all the tension in. A lot of people tapped to that. Like Undertaker, that was only one of the moves the Undertaker tapped to.
There you go.
So a lot of greats tapped to that. Got the walls and Bret Hart Sharpshooter.
Bret Hart Sharpshooter, yeah, good. It's good. It's like, yeah.
How
Even Natalia does a sharpshooter dead good.
Ash did actually.
She does indeed.
Right. Okay. Let's see if we can get a top 5. If we look, we haven't got any the same.
Right, I'm gonna go. Right, let me go with all of yours, and then I'll go with, like with mine and yours, and I'll reel off and see if you agree. Right, I'll start it. I go Stunner, Unprettier in, Last Raid in, RKO in, Pedigree in, F5.
Is that the 5? Say that again.
So I'm going Stunner, RKO,
So Stunner,
Unprettier, Last Raid, Pedigree.
RKO.
No, Last Raid, F5.
Right. Unprettier. Last Raid. So.
No Pedigree though. Aye.
Okay. So
Last Raid and
Right, Stunner. Okay.
So
tick.
Stunner, RKO.
Right, we're happy with them, aye?
Yeah.
Right.
Unprettier, Last Ride, F5.
Right, okay.
So that's what I think. Because, like, I mean, that's me just going straight off Bush. So if you look at those, is F5 better than the Rock Bottom? Yes. Is it better than the Hogan Leg Drop? Of course. Is Rhino Spear? Yes.
Aye.
Last Ride, the same, is it? Yes, yes, yes.
Right. Right.
Now, which in order, that's no particular order,
Aye,
that's
aye.
we get the 5.
I think you might need to smash that right really quick. Right, Stunner, totally agree. RKO, totally agree. Unpretty has got to be in there, even though it's just been 3. So there's 3. What's missing up from that? So what?
So you had Spear, Hogan Leg Drop, Rock Bottom, RKO, Stunner.
So Tez hasn't got a chance.
No. Out!
Sorry, Hulk.
And I think the Rock Bottom has to come out.
Aye. So rock bottom then. So I do think the Stunner's better than the rock bottom. I do.
So it's,
I think.
when we say Stunner, Stone Cold Stunner.
There's 2 there. Right. We'll see. I think there's 1 there. And we'll go for a bit of the. I don't know. See, I think I agree with you.
There you go.
I think
We'll go
possibly that the rock bottom should be in there instead of the Last Ride.
well, I've got...
Possibly.
Well, he has an idea. We'll leave it as it is. We'll go away Last Ride, Rock Bottom, and we'll come back at the start of the next episode. We will clarify that final spot and put it in. And that gives you time at home to email it in or tweet it in to let us know what your thoughts are. Last Ride or Rock Bottom.
Oh, right. Oh, that's a good fight, I think. Okay. Right, aye. Yeah. I like it. So
Like and subscribe, share.
Yeah, so, right then, in stone, well, are we going 1 to 5?
We'll put them in the top 5 next episode.
Next episode, alright, okay.
So we've got our top 5. We're going to put them in the top 5. We're giving them a little bit of homework to do.
Right.
Who do you think should be in? Last Ride or Rock Bottom?
So what do you?
So
Make the decision. And then we'll nail it down top 5. I like it. Oh, that's a great bunch of finishers.
That's a really good bunch of finishers.
Stunner, RKO, Unprettier, F5,
Yeah.
leg drop. There we go.
There we go.
Right then. So, over to you. Let me know. Tweet with, DM with, leave comments on the channel. Let me know, and then we'll finalise the top 5 next episode. So this has been your top 5 this time around. He has been the 1, 2, 3 Freya.
Don't be shy. Get them in. We appreciate you. He has been Big Dean 316. If you're not done with that, we've got 2 words for you. Keep it sweet.